Good afternoon, my name is Giovanny, and I'll explain about the just-in-time. Just-in-time is a manufacturing management process. It was first developed and applied in the Toyota manufacturing plants in order to meet consumer demands with minimum delays. Taiichi Ono of Japan is revered as the father of just-in-time. Toyota met the increasing challenges for survival through a management approach that was entirely focused on the people, system, and plants. Toyota realized in a just-in-time approach would only be successful if every person within Toyota was committed and involved in it, and plan and process were properly arranged for maximum efficiency and output, and if the quality of goods produced and production programs were scheduled with the meet and demand exactly. Just-in-time approach has the capacity, when adequately applied in the organization, to improve the competitiveness of the organization in the market significantly by minimizing waste and improving production efficiency, the product quality. So, why just-in-time concept matters? The main focus of just-in-time is to identify and correct the obstacle in the production process. It shows the hidden problems of inventory. JIT method prevents a company from using excessive inventory and smoothens the production operation if a specific task takes longer than expected or a defective part is discovered in just-in-time. This is also one of the main reasons why the companies which are adopted in JIT invest the preventive maintenance when the part or equipment breaks down inside the production process stops. The prime objective of JIT is to increase inventory turnover and reduce the holding and connected cost. This concept was made applicable again by the Japanese firms placing an order to material the same day for the production of the product. Thus, the just-in-time approach eliminates the requirement to carry voluminous inventories and incur heavy carrying or related costs to the manufacturer. In order to avail the benefit of JIT system, there should be optimum synchronization between the manufacturing cycle and delivery of material. Just-in-time requires a good understanding of the supplier and the manufacturer in terms of quantity and delivery of the material. In the event of any misunderstanding between the terms and the quantity of the delivery of the material. One example of JIT system is car manufacturer. A manufacturer of cars operate with bare minimum inventory level, as there is strong reliance on the supply chains to deliver parts required to manufacture cars. The parts required in manufacturing or cars do not arrive be after they are needed, where they arrive only when and they are needed. Now, elements involved in the JIT. Continuous improvement. The first is taking fundamental problems and anything that does not add value to the product, devising system to identify production and allied problems. The third is simplicity. Simple systems are simple and easy to understand, easily manageable, and the change of going wrong are very low. The fourth is a product orient layout for less time spent on the materials and parts movement. And the last but not least is quality control at source to ensure every worker is solely responsible for the quality of their own product output. And next is eliminating waste. There are 7 types of waste. The first is waste from product defects. The second is waste of time. The third is transportation waste. The fourth is inventory waste. And the fifth is waste from overproduction. And the next is processing waste. And now I will explain about the advantage and disadvantage of just-in-time system. The advantage of just-in-time include: the first is just-in-time approach keeps stock holding costs to minimum level. The release capacity results in better utilization of space and bears a favorable impact on the insurance premiums and rent that would otherwise be needed and made. The second is the just-in-time approach helps to eliminate waste. Change of expired or out-of-date products do not arise at all. And the next is due to above mentioned low level of stock sales, the return on investment of the organization be high in general. Now, this is the disadvantage. The disadvantage of adopting JIT system is: the first, JIT approach sets zero tolerance for mistake, making reward difficult in the practice as inventory is to keep the minimum level. And the second is a successful application of JIT requires high reliance of suppliers to performance aside the purview of the manufacturer. Now I will give you the example of the JIT system, which is just-in-time system, and I would take the PT Care for Indonesia as the example. Now, the just-in-time system. With decentralized delivery systems, Unilever as a supplier no longer needs to send goods directly to the Carrefour outlets, but enough to Carrefour warehouses. Carrefour will send Unilever's goods to the outlet together with the goods from other suppliers. Decentralized delivery system is a good collaboration between Unilever and Carrefour. When viewed from the supply chain as a whole, this collaboration results in efficiency that Unilever and Carrefour share in common. With these capabilities of Carrefour, the new supply chain system was developed to reach a wider area. These requirements are combined with the capacity of your company as capital assets and existing inventory, which are then used as input for supply network planning, turning them into viable plans for production, warehousing, and transportation. These plans accord to material balances, labor, and equipment constraints in anticipation of the customer demand. Together, demand planning and supply network planning can support your company for entire sales and operation planning process. That's all about the just-in-time process. Thank you.